Hey y'all, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I came before you today and I'm not going to be long. My favorite words, I'm not going to be long. I'm not going to be before you long. I just came to encourage you. For those who don't know, I'm a recording artist. I am an author. I'm a life coach, a self-love life coach. I coach on self-love, how to love yourself. And I come from a Christian perspective. I am a Christian woman. So, if you're a Christian and you practice, and you have a relationship with God, then this message, is for you. So I just came, to encourage you today, to give you three ways to approve of yourself. Because it's a lot of us looking for approval outside of ourselves. And so once you learn how to approve of yourself, you will no longer have to seek it outside of you. So number one, the first thing that you have to do in order to approve of yourself is you have to shift where you place your value. If you're looking to anything other than God to tell you who you are, to make you feel validated, to make you feel loved, then you're looking to the wrong things, and you're looking to things that are not consistent. One day it can be up and one day it can be down. So you need to shift where you're placing your value. Make sure you're placing your value in who God says you are. God says, you are called. You are chosen. You are loved. You have already been accepted by God. Look, and let me give you a few scriptures so you can have something to hold on to. Concerning just who you are, just how special you are. You are special, baby. You are special. Okay. Psalm 139, 13 through 14, it says, you alone created my inner being. You knitted me together inside my mother. I will give thanks to you because I have been so amazingly and miraculously made. You are amazingly and miraculously made, formed by God. Your works are miraculous, and my soul is fully aware of this. Is your soul fully aware of how miraculously made you are by God? You are miraculously and amazingly made and formed by God, knitted together in your mother's womb. I need you to grasp that truth. Shift where you place your value. Make sure your value is coming from who God says you are. That's the only thing that you will be able to depend on in this life that will not fold. Who God says you are. Let me find another one for you that you might like. Isaiah 64 and 8. Yet you, Lord, are our Father. We are the clay. You are the potter. We are the work of your hand. You are the work of God's hand. I need you to understand that on today, that you are the work of God's hand. Not nobody else's hand. You are the work of God's hand. Don't nobody else make you. God, it's God who makes you who you are. Nobody else. I need you to understand that. Shift where you place your value. This is God. Jeremiah 29 and 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you. God already got plans to prosper you. Not to harm you. God don't have no plans to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. God already got plans made for you. He already had a plan. You were an idea. He made you with an idea in mind. You're made for a purpose. So that's where you need to be placing your value. Come on now. Yeah. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix. It was another one I saw that I liked. There's so many of them, but this one of my favorite ones, Ephesians 2 and 10. For we are his workmanship, or God's masterpiece. You are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus for what? For good works. You are created by Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand, that we should walk in them. So he has a certain way, he has a certain path designed just for you. And you need to put your hope and your trust in that there is a path and there is a plan designed and assigned specifically for me by God. I am amazingly and miraculously made and chosen, loved, accepted by God. That's the truth that you need to be standing on. Like I say, if you putting your hope, your value, your trust in anything other than who God says you are, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You're setting yourself up to be disappointed because we already know that relationships, jobs, stuff come and go. People come and go. But it's one thing that will never fail, and that's God's love for you. That's who God says you are. So, that's number one. Shift where you place your value, and make sure you place your value in God and who He says you are. Number two, three ways to approve of yourself. Number two, you got to stop comparing. You got to stop comparing. We already know that comparison is a thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. And when we start comparing, in that moment, we forget how special we really are. We have forgotten how special we really are. We start minimizing who we are. We start minimizing our greatness, looking at somebody else and what somebody else is doing, and what somebody else's path is, somebody else's race is. We focus on their race and not our own. So you got to stop comparing. And how? What do you do? Number three, you have to embrace your uniqueness. You approve of yourself by embracing your uniqueness. You say, well, I don't know what makes me unique. I don't know what makes me special. Just you being you. Understanding that there's will never be another you that do what you do. I know I'm sounding country. There will never be another you that do what you do. I'm country. I got a country accent. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I embrace my country accent. There will never be another me who talk like me, who has my personality. I am who I am. There will never be another you. The way you walk, the way you love others, the way you care for others, the way you tell a story, the way you do what you do, the way you whatever you do. There will never be another one that can do it the way you do. And the way that you bring it, the way that God gave it to you for you to bring, He got a plan with it. He got a plan for that. Everything ties in along with what God put you here to do. Your personality, everything. Your sense of humor, all of it tie in together. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you unique. So you have to embrace your uniqueness. You are who you are. There will never be another you to do it the way you do. The love the way you love. The way you consider others. The way you do it. Oh Lord, you know what? Oh my God. I just got triggered. Hold on, let me see y'all. Please do not stop this bike. Y'all not gonna believe what's going on right now. I'm sorry. Good. No, thank you. Mm-hmm. No. I'm on the live right now. Yeah, I'm on the Facebook Live. When I came by, nobody was here. But I just had to go through. All right. I got Instagram and stuff like that though. Look me up. No, I hear you. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I hear you. I just got triggered. I really did. Yeah, give me a moment. I can't believe that happened right now. And it just happened probably for a reason. Like, that is somebody that molested me, and I never confronted him about it. And he just pulled up on the side of me, Lord. that did something to me because, oh my God, I never said nothing to him about it. Whew, Lord, my cycle must be finna come because it's just been emotional. And he like, keep in contact. Hit me up on Instagram. I don't want to hit you up on Instagram. You forgot you touched on me? You forgot? We're not going to act like that didn't happen. And I told myself that the next time I see him, when he come by here and act like, I'm not going to act like that never happened. I'm going to let you know, that wasn't right. Stop coming by here and acting like nothing ever happened. Don't do that. I can't believe he just pulled up, y'all. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry I got emotional. You got to say something. I mean, I'm going to tell him, I did not forget what you did. I did not appreciate how you touched on me. And I did not forget that. And that affected my life. I don't know. I don't even know how to how to finish where I was going. Number 3 was embrace your uniqueness. Much love and hugs to people who have been touched on and molested and sexually violated. My heart goes out to you. I have been there. I have been molested more than once and by people who do not know each other. And so I'm very careful and protective as a mother on where I allow my daughter to go because I know how, you just never know who got that spirit. You never know who it'll get in like family members, it you just have to be careful and protect your children. I don't think it's lightly and strange that he came and pulled up. It might be somebody that's watching, that's struggling with being sexually violated and sexually abused. And, the only thing I can think of that come to my mind is just protect your children, uh, just forgive. And I've forgiven him, but at the same time, you're not going to keep rolling by and just popping up and then acting like ain't nothing ever happened. So if I wasn't on this live, I would have told him, I remember that, I forgive you, but I don't appreciate that, what you did to me. I don't like that. But so number 3 was embrace your uniqueness and just realize that there will never be another you. It's you being you. That's what makes you special. And when you're authentic, when you're authentically you, you're approving of yourself, you're shifting where you place your value, you're not comparing anymore, then you'll attract the right people that love you for who you are. The people who love you for who you are. You no longer, operate from trying to get love and trying to get, people's approval and doing attention seeking, behaviors or betraying yourself, for love or doing things that's really not you, to try to get love, embrace your uniqueness, like my friend AJ, I love him so much. There will never be a person that laughed the way AJ laughed. There will never be a person that has that much joy, like AJ has, or my friend Carolyn, who just loves just people and she just sees the beauty in people. Her heart, not saying that everybody else don't have a good heart in my life, but it's the way Carolyn just sees the beauty in things. It's unique. It makes her unique and makes her special. Queen, she's so funny. Like, that's another friend of mine. Her sense of humor, it just her personality, the way she sees things. So it's people saying it about you. And if you really not sure what make you special, call a friend, somebody that you love, not the critics. Don't call no critic. Call somebody who really know you and love you, and be open and say, you know what? I'm just calling. I'm working on me. I'm working on loving me. I'm working on approving of myself. And I'm just asking you. What do you like about me? What do you see in me? And be open to it. Be open to it and receive it, and just start loving you. Just start loving you for who you are, and just understand there will never be another you, and that you were created amazingly, miraculously created by God for a purpose. And he has great plans for you. And the only way that you can, he say, no good thing will I withhold from those who walk upright. So be authentic, walk upright, treat people right. And you can't help but attract good things in your life. The right people will show up. You don't want people in your life loving the mask of you, loving who you pretend to be. You want people who genuinely love you for who you are. And in order to attract those type of people, you have to be yourself. You have to approve of yourself first. Trust me, there will be people who love you for who you are. There will be people who love you for who you are. And you won't have to pretend. You won't have to act like you're something you're not. You won't have to do what you don't want to do. Just be you. So that's all I came to say today. I just can't believe. Y'all, I just don't know what to say about that. I can't believe it. And he's talking about calling me. Well, no, I'm going to be calling you. You forgot you touched on me? You forgot? I remember that. I'm not calling you. I'm not following you on Instagram. I don't want no parts. I was trying to be nice. I say, I'd rather not. I'd rather not call you. Y'all. He lucky I was on this live. He lucky I was on this live right now, because you're not finna keep coming by here acting like you ain't did what you did to me, and not only me, but to others too. Anyway, that went a whole another way that I thought it was gonna go. They go, AJ, that's my friend I was telling y'all about. That just always happy, I always got that joy. You gotta laugh like no other. There will never be another AJ. There will never be another fun-loving person that bring it like AJ. And so AJ has embraced his uniqueness. He ain't trying to be nobody else. All he can be is him. And I love him. I love him for who he is. And people gonna love you for who you are when you be you, and you have the courage to be you. So anyway, I hope that helped you on today. I'm sorry about the shift that came. AJ, was you on here when he just came by here? I don't know if he was on here when he pulled up on that bike next to my car. Was you here, baby? I was telling, cause he pulled up while I'm on live next to the car, and that's a guy. He molested me. And I never confronted him about it. He just popped up next to my car, so I got triggered. I'm like, he talking about, follow me on Instagram. Let me give you my number, And I'm like, well, no, I'm not. I don't want to call you. And I told myself the next time he pop up over here, I'm going to confront him and let him know that I did not appreciate him touching on me. Cause he keep popping up like nothing has happened. Yes, I'm not calling you. Somebody follow me on Instagram. I got Instagram. Well, no, I don't want to follow you on Instagram. You predator to me. You are, he triggered me, y'all. He pulled up next to my car on that bike. So the next time he pull up here, I'm gonna say, I gotta say something. And I wasn't able to say what I wanted to say because I was on here, and I don't want y'all, put on no show for y'all, because this ain't no show. But I said maybe it happened for a reason, and maybe somebody watching, and been sexually abused and just needs to know, be encouraged. I don't know. But yes, Phoenix, yes, AJ. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. People will touch on you and then act like they ain't did nothing. Like you done forgot about it. I ain't forgot. But if I don't say nothing, he gonna keep popping up out the blue. Like nothing has ever happened. So I will be saying something if he come back by here. We're coming by here. Stop coming by here. Maybe I can say that on Instagram in his messages. Please stop coming by my house. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. So that's all, y'all. You know, that's all I came on to say today. Just 3 ways to approve of yourself, and it's gonna change your life. It's gonna eliminate the anxiety and the pressure to try to fit in with people, and trying to be something you're not, because you approve of yourself, and you know that the right people will come into your life when you're being authentically you and you love you. Then you'll have good friends like AJ, who's been my best friend since 9th grade, and we still friends. The right people, the right people. We know each other. We love each other. I can be myself. He can be himself. And hey, we still love each other. He didn't see me at my worst. I done seen him at his worst. But he still loved me, and I still love him. Because, he's not hurting me and I'm not hurting him. We just, watching each other grow, on our journeys in life. So, girl, yeah, you miss it. You just go back and rewind, and you'll see when he pull up. Because it kind of brought tears to my eyes. I'm like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, the nerve in my mind is like the nerve of you to come up here. The nerve of you to come up here. But that's where boundaries come in. See, that's those boundaries. I ain't set no boundaries yet, so he gonna keep popping up because I ain't said nothing to him about you not welcome here. You touched on me. I don't appreciate it. I forgive you, but you're not welcome here. I ain't set no boundaries yet. So that's what happened when you don't set boundaries. They keep popping up. So next time he pop up, I'm gonna have to say something. I should have said something here on this live, but like I say, I don't want to give no show to the people because that ain't what this, was for. But I should have said it then. But anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you. Be encouraged. Go back and watch the 3 ways to approve of yourself and change your life. All right then. Yes, it is good to have good, honest, loving friends. That's right. Who could tell each other the truth in love. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I love you too, girl. I'm still laughing, girl. I'm appalled, girl. The nerve. But all right then. Bye, y'all.